Okay, in this video, let's take a look at the golf swing of Robert Streb, recent winner over Kevin Kisner in a playoff, and just a great player to follow. Worked his way up from mini tours to the web.com and now PGA Tour, and he's just making his way. He's getting better every year, and even though his golf swing's a little bit different, he is just one of those guys who loves to play, loves to compete, and loves to improve. Just a quick reminder, if it's your first time here, please hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications as well. So let's get right into it. As we take a look at the swing plane of this iron shot, as he takes it up here, he stands very tall to the ball, a little narrower stance than some guys and taller than some guys as well, standing to the ball. Takes it up very quickly on a quite vertical angle. You don't see a ton of turn going back. Gets it laid off a little at the top, which simply means the club is aiming, or the shaft is out a little left of the target line, and gets his left arm just right across his chest, left shoulder under the chin. And like most tour players, he's a little more flexible through the middle section of the body, so he can turn the shoulders pretty far without a lot of hip turn action. And then as he starts it down, we'll see in another video here too of the driver that he gets a great two-direction move where this club, as it gets up here, the left arm sort of hits its slot right there, and that left arm is plastered against his chest. Just before that happens, the hips start going, and you get that look right there, which when you look at players that are using the body efficiently, they will start that downswing, possibly with a slight downward move, but the arm, that lead arm, will just get stuck to the chest. So right there, the left arm just right across his chest. And now the club is being delivered to the golf ball by the turning of the body. And this is a golf swing. It looks a little homemade to some degree, almost like you can see some junior golf in it, really, where he gets that thing up here and then fires and gets up off of his feet. A lot of times he has both heels in the air at impact. And certainly he's not exactly on the plane, but he has all the things that we look for with good golf swings, where the face is a little, the face is in control by the left wrist being flat coming in. Turns out of the way and makes a bit of a dip move on the way through. And with an old classical upright finish, very interesting golf swing. But if you look at the critical parts of it, when he changes direction, is the body in control? Yes, it is. As he gets into the hitting area, is the left wrist bowed? So the face is in control? Yes, it is. And so if his rhythm and tempo are working, he is going to control that ball very well. Taking a quick look here at a wedge shot. Like I said, quite upright, very close to the golf ball, hands very close into the knees there. As he takes it up, you can see that right wrist sort of bending backward. The left wrist then becomes flat. And the face, if you look at it here, is clearly square. It hasn't rotated open. You can see that because the leading edge is on this side of the shaft quite a bit. And what that allows him to do is come back down. No need to flip it. Right back to impact the same. And there's that left exit, the grip trying to go this way around to the left, which helps to control that club face, which we've seen from some other players. Great footwork, nice and steady. And that little dipping motion allowing him to get that body rotating through as well. Interesting, a lot of guys wouldn't have that same move, but he's worked it into his game, like I said, probably from a junior golf, and it's allowed him to stay in these shots and in his posture when he needs to. But unique to his movement, you can see his swing from 2 fairways away. Very cool to watch. Now looking at the driver, we see a very upright stance, more upright than a lot of guys on tour. We do see a great one-piece action on the takeaway. Right wrist bending back slightly, which keeps the face square, we know that. And then up it comes. And certainly a bigger wind up here with the shoulders and the hips. Same laid off position at the top. And if you're working on physical fitness or some of the things that help your golf swing as a golfer, work on that left scap and shoulder. Work on your lats to be more flexible, because that allows you to get that lead arm across your chest. And there comes that downward move. And now that right forearm, as you can see, it's starting to track along the plane. There's the right wrist totally bent backward. You can see there, and that means the face is in position to control the golf ball. Signature down move. But once again, he's so up in the air here with both heels off the ground, he's got to get back on the ground at some point. And then comes back up again. Unique, but effective. Okay, one last look at a longer club here. And we're looking at this video here to show the transition move, showing the two-direction transition move. So as the club is on its way up here, how the lower body is turning itself out of the way to create that great transition where the arms are not getting in the way on the downswing. So there it goes up to the top, and as he's reaching that pinnacle up there, there's that lower body firing. You can see that left hip getting out of the way, right knee moving into position, club shallowing beautifully. Now he's turned out of the way, delivering the club. And if you want to be a consistent ball hitter, you have to find a way eventually to get your hands a little calmer through the hitting area, like you see these great players do. And working on sequence is a great way to do it. You want that lower body and core moving first. You can see the left knee moving around the corner. You can see the right knee moving into position. And at this point here, lots of clearance of the hips and right down in his posture through the shot. One last look here at an iron shot. I think you'll see that as the most upright posture probably on tour, and with the hands close in, very close in. Up that club goes up the swing plane, barely inside, but face in position, and now it gets up the plane there. And there's that move, the left hip moving out of the way. And it is okay to drop your head slightly. In this point here, that dropping of the head moves the body into the arm, or allows the arm to stay stuck to the body longer as it comes down, that front arm rather, certainly the left arm. That creates the movement where the body's now got it, like we talked about in the other segments. That allows him to control this golf ball very well with a swing that might not look like it's going to control it when you watch it at full speed, but when you bring it back and slow it down, there's tons of great elements there. And of course, his work ethic and determination to get better every year, really the thing propelling him to reach greater heights and now win on tour. Okay, that's going to wrap it up for this video, Robert Streb's golf swing analysis. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.